Selamat welcome, and today we will be doing something other than main. Hari ini kita jadi Mas Bule Brewek. Ini box the Hunted, the newest set from Flesh and Blood, and we will be doing an unboxing video. This is our first Flesh and Blood box that we're ever going to crack, because previously I've always been a single-minded gamer, as in I buy singles instead of cracking packs and boxes. So this is a first for me. The box was picked by my wife out of the case of 4 boxes. So let's see whether my wife's luck will be much different than mine when cracking packs or boxes. Let's start. I have the 2 essential tools, the box itself, and some scissors. Let's get cracking. Don't need to get there. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Smell of fresh packs. Wow, the display set looks really cool. But this is the very first booster pack, and let's see what we get. Oh, it feels really nice. Razor's Edge reprint. What's that? Grow Wings from the new set, Draconic. This is a warrior attack reaction, Searing Gaze. Mark of the Funnel Web. Oh, nice. This is a card that we'll be using in our Syndra deck. It's Mark with Magma. It marks the opponent when it hits. Cut Deep. Trot Along. Generic. Scar Tissue, it gets a benefit. When it hits, it marks the opposing hero, which is the main mechanic from the Hunted. This is a Heart of Vengeance, a draconic equipment, which makes stuff cost less if they target Arachne. So really good for limited. If you have a spare, if you're drafting, maybe pick one of these up. This is quite cool. Pick up the point. This is a really cool thing to do for assassins and ninjas. You can pay 1 to pick up a dagger that's in your graveyard back to your weapon slot. Calming Breeze. This is for preventing damage. Ooh, Jagged Edge. It's the first pack. We have a Majestic, a warrior attack reaction. This is really good for warriors to play around illusionists and other classes that might have damage prevention, which makes them hard to hit. With this, you can get around the prevention. So now not only Dory that can circumvent prevention. So really cool. We get a Majestic in our very first pack. And a foil Grow Wings. And we have 2 tokens. One is a dagger back in front. The other is the Agents of Chaos, the Flip Arachne number 5 and number 6. Tarantula and Trapdoor. Pretty cool. Okay, let's get to it. Next pack. Okay. 2 tokens. Reaper's Call, Razor's Edge, the reprint. Bloodlands. This is a limited card. It's a costed card that gets reduced cost if you have Draconic Chain Links. Blistering Blade. This is a warrior reaction. Mark of the Funnel Web again. Grow Wings again. This not being a breakpoint makes it kind of sucky. Red alert gloves. You get 1 equipment per pack, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for your pre-release and your draft. This one is good. For if your opposing hero is the warrior or Arachne, because if they react, this gets +1. Put into context, it's good for blocking low power stuff. Other than that, it's just a blue. New card for assassins or ninjas. You can flick. So this is basically like flick knives ish. Hurl, I mean. Take a break. Another equipment. Okay, spinning secret. Ooh, a rare. Endear Devotion. Target dagger attack gets +3 if you control 2 or more draconic chain links. You create a fealty, and fealty is very important for Fang because if you want 3, so your daggers get discounted. Tag the target and foil. This is also a rare. Or Weaver Spinneret. Equip a graphene thingamabob. It's a dagger. So no, not this one. I'll show it to you when I find it. But yeah, basically +1 to stealth and equip a graphene in blue. I believe this is a cycle, so there's a red that gives +3. Okay, let's sort these a bit. We'll put away the Majestics and the foils. The commons can go in a pile, the tokens can go in a pile, and the trash can go to the side. Next pack, 3 out of 24. Oh, this is really cool. They have the, like what they did in Heavy, use 1 card for 2 tokens. You have both Mark and Fealty. You can snap it off like this. It's pretty cool. And they're front to back, so it's really useful because both Fang and Syndra converts marks into fealties. So you can just like, you've marked the opponent. After you hit them, you just flip it over. Now I have a fealty. The other token is the Obsidian Fire Vein, which is Fang's weapon, and Fang will like to use this because it's very easy to give it go again. Okay, that goes in the token pile. Let's card. Scuttle the Canal. It's a stealth attack, so assassins. If it's marked, gets go again. Cool. Grow Wings in blue. Sworn Vengeance. It gives +2. If it hits, marks them, go again. Reprint. We love this. This is Draconic Head Jab. Ronin Renegade. Reaper's Call. Assassin card. So stealth, and this is really neat. You can discard it to just mark the opponent at instant speed. So if you're attacking them with, if the opponent is marked, it does blah blah blah, but they're not marked yet. And they're like, cool, I don't care. And then you just discard this from your hand, and then they're marked, and then it turns on all your stuff. What's it? Sisters of Fire. It's a Draconic Warrior attack reaction. Only if you control 2 or more Draconic chain links. It gives +3 at 0 cost. It's a 3 block as well. Flip Tip Off. It marks the opponent for a generic. So good glue. This is the same glove as before. Take a stab. Assassin Warrior attack reaction that if it hits a marked hero, you can attack with the dagger additional time. This is really good. This is just an instant speed +3. So it works with Fang because he cares about playing stuff. Poison Daggers. Can't believe this is a common. It's really powerful. If you've seen We Make Best video on Syndra's Poison Blade build, you definitely want some of these. So I'm be putting this aside. Ooh, this is the card I want. Art of Dragon Fire. So this is a cycle of ninja cards that if you turn them draconic, for example with a fealty, it gets additional benefits. And fire shoots 2 damage at the opponent. And they can't block it, they need to prevent it. So it's really neat. And the next one is, what's this? To the point, assassin warrior attack reaction. Target dagger gets +2. Its defending hero is marked, instead it gets +3. Pretty good, +3 for yellow. And the foil is Endear Devotion foil, so we've seen this before. On to the next pack. Probably gonna be after the first 5 packs, I'm gonna be like skipping over the commons. Target is a common. If it hits, mark target. This is a reprint. Sworn Vengeance and blue. This we haven't seen before. Assassin attack reaction. You choose one. Either the dagger gets +3, or attack card with stealth get +3, and if it hits, marks the opponent. So it works with either a dagger or a card with stealth, so it's a very good reaction for Arachne. This one is the better than Grow Wings, but you want this in red, because if the previous thing was draconic, this gets plus power, and pretty nice because it's as a blue. It's a 1 cost 2 power with go again, so it becomes a 1 cost 3 with go again. You want the red, so it's a 1 cost 5 with go again. This is a knife through butter. It's a warrior action. Next dagger gets +2. Whenever you attack a marked opponent, attack gets go again. Nice. A new cycle of armor. Destroy it to gain a resource, but only to play cards that are draconic. Cool. A generic card that it's a generic attack reaction. Incision, its target dagger gets +2. Okay. Extinguish the Flames. This is really cool. This is very specific for Arachne if Syndra is meta. It's a stealth card that has contract as well. They're contracted to hit a marked hero named Syndra. And they get to draw a card. So if Syndra's meta, you can bring this as an assassin and draw a card. Pretty neat. Leapfrog Gloves. Assassin Ninja Equipment. Opponent plays a reaction, you can add it to the defending chain link. So pretty neat. It can save you if you're at a low-ish life total. They react and you didn't block. You can just, oh yeah, my Leapfrog equipment will leap into the defense slot. Oh, this is nice. Drop of Dragon Blood. It's a legendary draconic instant. I've been using this in my Syndra deck. In Talishar, it gives you a resource. It costs 2, but it actually costs 0 because it gets discounted and you draw a card. So it replaces itself and you get a resource. Sorry. Yeah, pretty neat card. Next up is Power Stance. It's a warrior aura with go again. Okay, Power Stance is a warrior aura with go again. At the start of your turn, you destroy it and your dagger attacks get +1. Your dagger attacks get +1 this turn, so it's all your dagger attacks. So pretty neat. I believe this is a cycle, so there's a red one maybe that gives it +3, or no? Oh no, the cycle is with other stances. So yeah, even giving, this is a blue 3 block that gets 2 value minimum, but with all the cards that can let you attack with the daggers additional times, you can really squeeze out the value from Power Stance. And it goes over to the next turn, so you can set up you can do like a setup turn, like blocking, arsenaling, and then playing this, and your next turn will be really strong. And the foil is Draconic Warrior attack reaction. Costs 2, but it costs 1 less for each draconic chain link you control, and it gives target dagger +3. Pretty neat. Cool looking foil. Dynastic dedication. Okay, this is the last pack. I'm gonna go over the comments. After this pack, we'll be just speeding through them. Tokens. Okay, knife through butter. We've seen this one. This one is probably new. It's a ninja action. Hit marks them with going in. Sisters of Fire, we've seen. This is Warrior. Tag the target. If it hits, it marks the opponent. Go again. Limited fodder, probably. Point of engagement. Your next dagger attack gets +2. Till end of turn, your attack gets +1 when attacking a marked opponent. So here are the cards, like I've said in a previous video, like mark in itself doesn't do anything, but you have a lot of cards that care whether the opponent is marked or not. Like if you're attacking a marked opponent, or when this hits a marked opponent, it gets additional benefits. Tip off. You've seen Pledge Fealty is a draconic instant that just very simple 0 cost create a fealty at instant speed, which makes which turns on the Obsidian Fire Vein Fang's weapon. If you just like play this, the weapon gets +1 and go again because it's seen you play a draconic card this chain link. Pretty cool. Pick up the point we've seen. Picks up your daggers. Red Alert Boots is the red alert cycle. We've seen the gloves previously. Another blue Poison Blade. Oh, this is the rare. Okay. Assassin Warrior Action. 0 cost, cut from the same cloth. The opposing hero reveals their hand. If they reveal a reaction card, you mark them, and your next dagger attack gets +3 with Gogan, and this is a cycle, so there's a red that gives +4. Really strong. This is a card I'll be using. It's Demonstrate Devotion. It has the Lava Vein Loyalty clause, where it gets Gogan if it's the second or higher draconic chain link, and it gets the additional benefit of marking the opponent. It's a 1 cost 4 power. There's also a 0 cost 3 power version of this, but it has a 2 block instead of a 3 block. But there's also a cycle of 0 and 1 cost that does a similar thing, but instead of fealty on attack, it does mark on hit. So it's slightly worse, but with Flick Knives in Syndra, it's easy-ish to trigger, and it has 1 more block value. So I'm currently still finding the right balance between these type of cards and the marked type of cards. This is just simpler and better and easier to use because it's guaranteed. It doesn't require anything from the opponent to not block. It just gives you the fealty, and fealty is good. And for the foil, we have Plunge Prospect. It's a stealth card. If you're attacking a stealth hero, it gets +1. Yeah. Pretty nice. And we get an expansion slot card. I've been dying to finally use this in Katsu. It's Retrace the Past. It's a Katsu spec. It's a blue 3 block 2 power combo. If the previous card is a Gust Wave card, you get to change the name of this card. So you basically can chain it into any combo ender. And it's really nice. I can't wait to play Katsu again with this card. That's neat. Okay, that's the last of the packs. We'll be reviewing the commons. So we'll be just doing a speedrun to speed up the duration of this video. Okay, probably gonna skip over the commons. Oh, this is the thingy that contract to hit. Instead of Fang, instead of Syndra, this one is for Fang. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. This is pretty nice. This is the 0 cost version. Yep. Ooh, we get a cold foil ring of roses. So these must be rares. Okay, commons go there. Okay, this is really nice for verdants. This is really nice for verdants. It's legendary though, but cold foil, pretty nice. This one is a foil common that we're probably not ever gonna use. These two are very playable though, especially in red. Well, this one only has red. This one is very usable in Ira. Okay, just gonna organize a bit. So, pile of commons. Okay, next pack. Let's get cracking. Okay, tokens. Bump, 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 bump. A reprint of Lava Vein Loyalty. Cool. The limited set for this set, since they share cards, is very, very interesting. Cool. Hunt to the ends of the earth. Diced. And a foil, pick up the point. Nice. Foils, rares, commons, next pack. What I'm really hoping to hit is any of the Syndra Majestics, the Assassin or Draconic Legendary. And another thing I'm looking to get is Marvel Syndra. Tokens. Okay, let's get cracking. Last 3 cards. Silver Talons, really cool. You can flick your daggers if it's Draconic. Diced again. And the foil is... okay. Tokens, pick up the last 3 cards. It's an equipment rare, blood. Ooh, up sticks and run is really nice. It's a 0 for 4 go again, basically. But it requires you to attack with a dagger. This is Heart of a Killer. Hey. Next pack. Tokens. Last 3 cards. Yeah, this is the red version of the attack reaction. Of the action. Equipping a token and gives next +3. Oh, reprint of Razor Reflex. And the foil is... ooh, what's this? Bite. It's stealth. Oh, it's a common. If it attacks a hero, you may have target dagger you control deal 1 damage. It destroys the dagger. Arachne likes destroying their own daggers a bit less compared to Syndra. Okay. Tokens. Last 3 cards. Endear Devotion again. To the point. Blue. Oh, fire. Foil Grow Claws. You see, 1 for 5 go again, basically. Pretty nice in foil. It's really cool. How many packs do we have left? Let's count first before we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the halfway point. After this pack will be halfway. Cool looking tokens. Pick up the last 3 cards. Red Bite. Cut from the same cloth in blue. And a Trot Along. Hey. Not impressed. Tokens. Last 3 cards. Silver Talents yellow. Ooh, Rotten Remains. This is a majestic that like nukes the graveyards. And you get additional benefits. You can do it over and over again. It's pretty neat. Art of the Dragon Scales in foil. Look at how pretty that is. This is Scales is the one that destroys equipment, but needs to hit. Compared to Art of Dragon Fire, that does it on attack. Okay. 13th booster. Okay, last 3 cards is Bite again. We have a playset of those. Twist and Turn. This is really nasty. You can get to attack with a dagger additional time if it hits. And a foil Scar Tissue. Next up. This is the token I was talking about that the card created. So you can freely throw your daggers if you have enough of the new dagger creation card. You can just like flick them, make a new one, but it requires you to build your deck a certain way. Tokens. Pick up the last 3 cards. Rake Over the Coals. This is basically Uprising, but as an instant instead of an action. And this 0 block and null block instead of a 3 block. Sigil of Solace reprint, cool. And Defang the Dragon in foil, that looks pretty. We haven't seen too many Majestics. We've seen 3 or 4. So we're at 3 or 4 more. Ooh, only 1 token, so this must be an expansion slot. So pick up the last 4 cards this time. Stains of the Redback. It costs 1, but if you're attacking Mark Hero, it costs 0 instead. Attack with Stealth is +2 and go again. Cool. So Mark of the, if it mentions a name of a spider like Redback, Black Widow, the effect is usually similar to the Agent of Chaos. Twist and Turn in red. Take up the Mantle in foil. That's our foil majestic for the box. It's really cool. It can turn your stealth cards into other stealth cards. So for example, you can turn a lame stealth card into like a Prognosis or a Bonds of Agony if you have them in your graveyard and if the opponent is marked. And lastly, the expansion slot card is Warcry of Themis. Okay. Instant speed, you can banish X cards from soul to banish X cards to face down. That we were just talking about Majestics. Now we got 2 in one go. Move away the commons. Okay, tokens. Last 3 cards are pick up 6 and run. Dragon Power. I'm gonna be using this card. It's basically 1 for 7. It's 1 for 4, but if it's Draconic, it gets +3, so it's 1 for 7. It's a 3 block as well. Really nice. And our foil is lame. Next pack. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 7th to last pack. Token, pick up the last 4 cards because we only have 1 token. Cut through in blue. Affirm Loyalty, a Draconic Warrior attack reaction, +2. If you control 2 or more, you can create a fealty. Stabbing Pain is our foil, is a Draconic Warrior attack reaction. Target dagger gets +3. If you control 2 or more Draconic Chain Links, hit, it marks them. It costs 1 and it blocks 2. And our expansion slot card is... Oh no, it's not an expansion slot card. It's Cracked Bauble. I forgot you can get this card. go into the token pile. Shame on you for scamming me. I was excited. Okay, tokens. Last 3 cards. Put into wait, that's 4. Okay, that's a con. Bite again. We've had so many of this card already. Demonstrate devotion. Nice. Foil is Reaper's Call. Meh. We're almost at the end of the box. I just want to remind, if you've watched the video this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. That is the best free way for you to support my content. Fire and Brimstone. This is the spec for Fang. It's legendary. Costs 1 less for each Draconic Chainlink you control. Daggers you control get +1, and you may attack with them an additional time this turn. It's really powerful. Savor Bloodshed. This is a majestic for assassins. Next dagger attack gets +4. If you hit a marked hero, you draw a card. It's insane. Incision. Okay. We've had 2 of those, right? Yeah. Oh, one is Incision red. This is Incision in blue. Next pack. Okay. Last 4 cards. Hopefully this time it's not a cracked bubble. Cut through in yellow. Stains of the red back. The foil is Hunt the Hunter. This is really nice. It's a draconic attack action, 1 for 5. If you when this attacks a hero, if you've played another red card, it marks the opponent. Really strong. What the hell? It's a full art Loyalty from Beyond the Grave. Yo. That looks really cool. In full art. Or is it always like this? I'm not sure. I'll have to double check after this, but this looks freaking dope, yo. And foil too. Wow. Sleeving that up. Last 3 packs. Last 2 cards. 3 cards from the back. This is a new one. Pursue through the pits of despair. If it hits a hero, mark them. So there's basically a lot of if it hits a hero, it marks them at different costs and powers. Cut from the same cloth in red, and the foil is Twist and Turn. So a lot of assassin and warrior cards. Not many ninja or ninja or draconic ninja majestics. Tokens. Final 3 cards, and we have Twist and Turn. Silver Talents in red. This is legit good because it's 4 power 3 block. And Sword Vengeance foil. Very, very last pack. This is it. This is the end of our box. After this, I'll be doing a recap on everything that we got from the box, all the majestics. This is our last chance to get something good. So, savor it. 2 cards, so no expansion slot cards. I don't know if we can get another majestic, so. March of Loyalty. If you've created a fealty, this gets go again. It's a 4 power 3 block that can get go again, so really nice. Dragon Power in blue, we'll be using that. And finally, 2 sides of the blade foil. Okay, that concludes our pack opening. We're completely out. Thank you for going through the video this far. So let me do a little swooshy swoosh and we'll go over to the recap. And we are back. This is the recap. Okay, first of all, we'll go through the rares that I'm personally excited to see. Art of Dragon Fire, Display Loyalty, this one that creates a fealty, 2 of Demonstrate Devotion, 2 there. It creates a fealty, but it's a 1 for 4. Talons, it flicks your dagger if it's draconic, and lastly is Dragon Power, is another 1 for 7. So I'm gonna need a lot more of these to actually complete my deck. But next up is the foils, notable foils. This one just looks absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. It's a stealth contract card for assassins to counter a Fang. This is a 1 for 5 Gogan in Ninja, and this one is 1 for 5 that destroys your equipment if you turn it draconic. Really nice. The foiling is really pretty. Now let's get into the big hitters. I got a total of 8 Majestics. Okay, this is the suckiest of all. Don't really care for Light or Illusionist, so Warcry of Themis is I'm not excited to see. Ron Remains. This is a generic card that can nuke graveyards. When this attacks, you may banish a card with 1 power from each hero's graveyard. If you do, it gets +1, and you can repeat this process. So if both of you have a bunch of 1 power stuff in the graveyard, you can just like throw Rotten Remains for like 7, and it nukes the yard. And remember that daggers are 1 power cards. So really nice. Retrace the Past, Katsu card. I've talked a bit about it. Really excited to play with it. Need 2 more or 3 more of foil. Let's see later what we can get by trading with our friends. Next up is Jagged Edge. I'm not a warrior main, but Jagged Edge, really nice. +3 and can't be prevented. Next up is Ring of Roses in cold foil, so it's very pretty. Take Up the Mantle in foil. This is insane. Hopefully this has a ton of value, because I'm not an assassin main. I will be selling this, so to anyone who's interested, maybe it's still available, hit me up. And lastly, it's Savor Bloodshed. So as you can see, we got a Light Illusionist card, generic card, a Katsu card, a Warrior card, a Verdance card, and 2 Assassin cards. So 0 Draconic or 0 Draconic Ninja cards. So kind of bummed. Oh, except for this one. This is 1 Draconic card that we got. This is the high rarity stuff. This is the Extended Art Loyalty Beyond the Grave. Really cool. The effect is awesome, and it's very, very playable. So I'm hoping to fetch a pretty penny with this one. Hopefully, if we kind of don't want to sell it because it's very gorgeous and it's from my first ever box, but might need some funds to complete my Syndra deck. So yeah, really overall quite happy. Even though I didn't get a Draconic or Draconic Ninja cards, the cards I got were really cool, and getting to see all the new cards, it's really exciting. So let me know down below how your box openings went for the release of The Hunted, the newest set of Flesh and Blood. And as always, it's been Mas Bule Brewek, so Mas Bule main. Sampai goodbye.